Hi everyone, it's Avalon Intuitive. Welcome to a new pick card. Today's topic is think of a person, their message for you. So when you choose your pile, you're going to think of a person and then we will bring through messages from them or their higher self. What would they want to say to you? What do they want you to know? So that's the topic for today. Before we get into it, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Feel free to give this a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get into it. There are 4 groups to choose from as always. This is group 1 with a rough clear quartz. Group 2 has pink jade. Group 3 has pyrite. And group 4 has calcite. So those are the groups. Take as much time as you need to choose. You can pause the video if you need more time. But if you chose group 1, I will start with you. If you chose any of the others, just go down to the timestamps in the description box and click on the time that corresponds to your group. Hi group 1, if you chose the first stone, the clear quartz, let's get into your reading and see what the person you thought of would like to say to you or what they want you to know. So hopefully you had a person in mind when you chose this pile. So what would that person want you to know, or what would they want to say to you, or their higher self want to say to you? Messages for pile 1, please. What does pile 1's person want to say to them, please? What does pile 1's person want them to know? Messages for pile 1 from their person, please. Okay, we've got 1 here. The Knight of Swords. What does pile 1's person want them to know, please? What does pile 1's person want them to know, please? Thank you. Knight of Swords, 7 of Swords. What does pile 1's person want them to know, please? Can we have 2 or 3 more cards from this deck? Thank you. 10 of Wands. What does pile 1's person want them to know, please? What does pile 1's person want them to know? It's too many. Ace of Swords. Let's pull maybe 1 more. What does pile 1's person want them to know, please? Thank you. 2 of Swords. Okay. Let's pull some oracle cards for you. Try again. This is someone who has trouble this is what this person wants you to know, is that they're really complex and complicated, or their emotional world is really complex and complicated, and I feel like they're making me feel like they struggle with going back and forth. With the try again and the let go here, I feel like this is someone who part of them wants something and then another part of them doesn't, and they swing back and forth and they're really confused and sort of conflicted. This is someone who feels very conflicted. This is what they want you to know. Like, part of them wants something with you and another part of them wants to run away. I feel like this person wants you to know that they're a bit commitment phobic. And this causes them to be a bit wishy-washy or hard to read or back and forth. I want something, but another part of me doesn't want it or is scared of it. They have trouble understanding their own inner world. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who's really hard to pin down. I feel like they don't understand why they're like this. Why can I not just be more committed? Why can I not just make up my mind? I don't understand myself. Can we have one card from this deck, please? What is this? Joyfulness came up, but in reverse. I just feel like this person struggles generally with themselves. They have quite a tough time maybe even with their mental health, but I feel like they have a really tough time sticking at things, committing to things. And they don't really know what they want. This is someone who doesn't really know what they want. Or they're all over the place. Like 1 minute they want something and then the next minute they've changed their mind again. They change their mind a lot. But I think it bothers them and they don't understand why they're like that. What message does pile 1 have? What message does pile 1's person have for them? Is there a message, please? Okay, but the Chariot, Princess of Wands, the Lovers, I'm hearing you deserve so much better. 3 of Wands. Can we have one more card, please? What message does this person have for pile 1, please? Thank you. Ace of Wands. Like you're better off. This person may have decided that in order that the most loving thing they could do for you would be to let you go. This person wants you to know that they think that the most loving thing they could do for you was to let you go, that you're better off without them, because they feel like they know that they wouldn't be able to give you what you want and you need to be happy. It's like I want to say, trust me, you're better off not being with them. I feel like this person feels like they would just slow you down or hold you back or cause you frustration. Maybe you wonder, what it would be like if you were with this person, or if this person was part of your life in some way. And I feel like what they're saying, or at least their higher self is saying, is trust me, you're better off without me. Or you'll be happier without me. I feel like this person may feel like they're not good for people because they are so confused and indecisive and unpredictable. This indecisive issue that they have makes them quite erratic and unpredictable. And it's hard to make plans with this person because they don't really know what they want, and they change their mind a lot, and they pull back or pull out just as quickly as they stepped forward. This person's also, there's a message you need to hear. This person, at least their higher self, is saying you can make it on your own. You can make it on your own. You can overcome, with the Lovers here, you can overcome anything, and you can do it all by yourself, or you can do it without me. Your life is better than the dream. Your reality, or the reality you have the potential to create, can be better than what you dream about, is also what they're wanting to say. Like, I feel like their higher self is giving a prediction here, which is you're about to create a life for yourself that's better than what you've ever dreamt of. This is also something they want to share with you that their higher self sees. You're on a path and a trajectory towards creating a life, a reality that's better than what you've ever dreamt of, better than the dreams you have, the visions. So keep going and hold your head up, and don't reflect, don't look back too much. Keep looking forward is what they want you to say. This is their advice. Keep looking forward, keep your chin up, don't look back, don't dwell on the past, and don't get stuck too much wondering and wishing what could have been, or what might have been, or what it would be like if they were part of your life in some way. Okay, that is what has come through for you, Pile 1. I hope you found this helpful and interesting, and I hope that the messages made sense to you from your person. Feel free to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell when you subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And also, if you would like to have a private reading with me so I can look into this or something else, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Otherwise, I will say goodbye here. Take care, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi Group 2, if you chose the second stone, the pink jade, let's get into your reading and see what the person you thought of wants to say to you, or would say to you if they could. So hopefully you were thinking of someone when you chose your pile. So what would this person like you to know? Or what would this person's higher self say to you? Can we have a few cards from this deck, please? What would Pile 2's person like them to know? Okay. The High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, Ten of Shells here, but Ten of Cups in ordinary tarot. The Traveler. Can we have two more cards from this deck, please? What does Pile 2's person want them to know? What message does Pile 2's person have, please, for Pile 2 people? Thank you. Can we have one more? We have the Shadow. Can we have one more card, please, from this deck? Strength. Let me check that these are all in the camera, because it's not my specialty. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. What message does Pile 2's person have for Pile 2 people, please? For our Pile 2 people, what message does Pile 2's person have, please? Can we have one card from this deck? Envious, okay. What message does Pile 2's person have, please? Thank you. Safe. What message does Pile 2's person have, please? pleasure seekers. Okay. Envious, safe, pleasure seekers. The High Priestess, Ten of Cups, the Traveler, the Shadow, and Strength. Let me sit with this for a second. I feel like you need to know that this person wishes you well. I feel like you've achieved a lot and made a lot of yourself, and maybe you've wondered whether this person was happy for you or not. And I feel like what they would say is, although it's been hard for me to see your success because maybe I haven't been as successful, even though it may have been hard for me, that doesn't mean that I don't wish you well. I do wish you well. This person wants the best for you and is actually proud of you. But it's like, yes, they would say, yes, I would admit at times it's been hard for me to see you soar, because maybe soar as in S-O-A-R, like fly. I feel like they would tell you to enjoy your success and to go for it. I don't know if you struggle with guilt here or something. Maybe you have felt like on your path to success you've left certain things or people behind, or you've had to keep moving forward. And I don't know if you've struggled with feeling guilty or something. This person doesn't want you to feel guilty or to feel like you can't be proud of your success. They don't want that to hold you back. So it's sort of like, hold your head up high and be proud of all that you've achieved. And if there's more that you want, go for it. Keep aiming high and going for what you want. Don't hold yourself back because you feel like you shouldn't be leaving certain things or people behind. It's not your responsibility to take care of anybody. I feel like this person is wanting to say it's not your responsibility. Whatever burden you have carried on your shoulders, they're trying to release you from that. They want you to know it's not on you. It's not your responsibility. That shouldn't be something that is weighing down on you. What else would pile 2's person like to say, please? Thank you. We have the 7 of Wands. Don't downplay your success here. I don't know if you put yourself down or downplay your successes because you're feeling like you should be humble. This person's saying not to do that, because even if you don't really mean it, that kind of talk will become part of your identity and will hold you back. Don't make a habit of talking yourself down just because you don't want to seem like you've got a big head or something. It's not your fault that you've done well or that you're doing well. If you feel like you haven't yet achieved success, you are well on your way to. Like, you have everything going for you to have it made in life to be successful. And you're going to be. You're going to achieve great heights or reach great heights. And this person does not want you to hold yourself back for their sake or anybody else's. What else does this person want to say, please, for pile 2? What else does pile 2's person want to say? Can we have maybe 3 or 4 more cards from this deck? What message does pile 2's person have? Seven of Wands, 4 of Swords, the Tower, I feel like there's a big... Okay, I actually don't need to pull more cards any more than this. You either already have something really big in front of you, a big life decision that is amazing and is going to lead you to the brightest future. And I feel like there's a part of you that's almost like thinking of turning it down or not going for this opportunity because you think you should stay behind for this person. And this person's really saying, take that opportunity. If you don't know what this is yet, there is an opportunity coming your way that's going to allow you to live the most amazing life, like this really great opportunity. And I feel like a part of you is going to feel like maybe I shouldn't go or do it or take this opportunity because it's too much and I should stay back or stay behind or keep myself small or stay back for somebody. And this person's saying, take this opportunity. So if this opportunity is already in front of you and you know what I'm talking about, this person's saying, like, live your life, take the opportunities that come your way. And if you don't know what this is yet, very soon there's some sort of opportunity coming in that could hugely change your life in a positive way and lead to a really great future. And this person's saying, don't let it go. Don't let it pass you by. Grab it. And don't beat yourself up. There's like guilt here or something. This person's trying to liberate you from a sense of guilt or duty or obligation or responsibility, burden. Yeah. Something really... Opportunity for a big positive life change is coming your way if it hasn't already, which is, I feel quite excited for you, pile 2. Especially for some of you if this involves traveling or relocating. Travel and or relocation, particularly potentially to a different country, is meant to be part of your future. Okay, that is what has come through for you, pile 2. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Feel free to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And remember to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Otherwise, I will say goodbye here. Take care and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, group 3. If you chose the third stone, the pyrite, let's get into your reading and see what the person you thought of would like to say to you. So hopefully when you chose this pile, you had somebody in mind. So we have the Page of Swords already wants to come out. What would pile 3's person like them to know, or what would their higher self like to say, please, for our pile 3 people? Can we have 4 more cards from this deck, please? What would our pile 3 people's person like to say? Page of Swords, the Emperor. The 5 of Wands. Nine of Swords. Can we have 1 more card from this deck, please? What would our pile 3 people's person like to say or like them to know? Can we have 1 more card from this deck, please? What would our pile 3 people's person like to say or like them to know, please? King of Cups. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Well, I feel like this must be someone who you have see as being perfect in some way, or not perfect, but is this somebody you admire in some way? Because with these cards, the message that's coming through, what they want you to know is that a lot of effort and time and practice, a lot of planning has gone into them becoming what they are. Like, they weren't just born with it. They've had to work really hard, and behind the scenes, what you don't see is that they put a lot of work into creating whatever it is that they are. But you don't see it because it's behind the scenes. It's not like an accident or without effort. A lot of practice, a lot of rehearsal, a lot of training, a lot of time and hard work and thoughtfulness has gone into them becoming what they are. Maybe this is someone who you want to be like, or who you just admire in some way, and I feel maybe a part of you thinks you can't be that because you think you have to be born that way. But this person's saying they weren't born being all that they are. They've had to work really hard to become all that they are. They may have been, yes, born with talent and ability, but that on its own wasn't enough to get them where they are. They've had to nurture that talent with hard work and practice. And it's actually been quite hard for them. Like, they've had to work really hard, and they continue to have to work really hard to be what they are. Maybe you want to do something similar to what this person does, or be something similar to what this person is, and you're looking for the easy way to do it, and this person's like, there's no secret to becoming what like this. The secret is hard work. It's very simple. Be dedicated and you'll get there. But don't look for the easy way or the easy option, because they're like, sort of, to be honest, it's not easy, or it wasn't easy. I've had to be really disciplined with the Page of Swords and the Emperor here. And there's something also about learning. This person's very humble and very modest. And they're like an eternal learner or an eternal student. Whatever it is that this person is devoted to and dedicated to, their path in life, they're continuously learning about that thing. Like, they didn't just learn when they were beginning. They continued to take on the mentality that there's always more to learn. I can never be good enough. I have to keep putting in the effort to keep evolving and getting better, rather than like, oh, I'll just learn when I'm a beginner and then I know everything and then I can just be amazing. Let's pull some oracle cards for you. What message does pile 3's person have, please? A lot of effort may have gone into this person's appearance as well, with the King of Cups, the physical appearance. But it's like, I want to say, it's not only about that with this person. It's not only about image with this person. on the horizon, set boundaries. They're sort of talking about their values. I feel like this is someone who has a very strong value system and a very strong work ethic. Can we pull one card from this deck, please? What does pile 3's person want to say to our pile 3 people, please? Frivolity. Yeah, again, I'll show this to you because the writing's small. This person like works hard until they're exhausted. That a lot of effort goes into maintaining their image, and I'm with the King of Cups here. I'm not sure whether it's their image as in their public image or their physical appearance or both, but a lot of effort that you don't see goes into maintaining their image. I feel like it could be physical appearance. Like maybe this is someone who has a physical appearance that you like and wish, maybe this is someone who you would like to look like or be. Maybe this is someone who you think is very physically attractive. What they want you to know is that a lot of effort goes into them looking the way they are. Like they don't just look that by accident. Maybe this is someone who's really fit and really ripped. It's like they work hard and exercise hard to be as toned and fit looking as they are. They're not just born that way. What else would pile 3 like to say? Pile 3's person like to say, please? Can we have some cards from this deck? Okay, 2 have come out. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. Let me make sure those are all in the camera. I feel they're making me feel like there's something you've been wanting to achieve, but that you've been having trouble initiating. This person's sort of like talking about how success is a state of mind, it's a mentality. Maybe that I feel like they're making me feel like there's something you want to do or be, but a part of you tells yourself the story that you're not the kind of person that can be that or do that. And this person's saying to get out of that mentality because it's holding you back, and you can be whatever kind of person you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. It's not reserved for just one certain kind of person. This person's wanting you to be aware of the story you tell yourself and how it's holding you back or limiting your experience in some way. The story you tell yourself about what kind of person you are. You can be any kind of person you want to be. Don't feel like certain things are reserved for a certain type of person that you're not. I feel like this person used to think that way, and then something happened where they had a realization and it hugely freed them up. And they're wanting to liberate you from that way of thinking as well. Okay, that is what has come through for you, pile 3. I hope you found this helpful and interesting. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Feel free to give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Otherwise, I will say goodbye here. Take care and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, Group 4. If you chose the last stone, the calcite, let's get into your reading and see what the person on your mind would like to say to you or what they want you to know. So hopefully you thought of a person when you chose this group, this pile. What would pile 4's person like to say, please? For our pile 4 people, what would our pile 4 person like to say to our pile 4 people, please? Okay. 2 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Can we have 2 more cards from this deck, please? What would our pile 4 person like to say? 2 of Pentacles. Can we have 1 more card from this deck, please? What would our pile 4 person like to say, please? Thank you. And the 7 of Wands. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Alignment. We have 1 card from this deck, please. What would our pile 4 person like to say to our pile 4 people, please? What would pile 4's person like to say, please, to our pile 4 people? Messages for our pile 4 people, please, from their person. That's too many. Okay, seek. We have 1 card from this deck, please. Constant, 2 have come out for you. Okay, I guess you get 2. Alignment, seek, young woman, and constancy. It's interesting. It's like this person is deflecting. It's like they're not wanting to talk about themselves. It's like they're saying, this person doesn't want to be a distraction for you. This person is saying, don't let me be a distraction. There are much more important things awaiting you, things that are much more important than me. Don't let me distract you. This person's also wanting to remind you that life is not about waiting around. Life is about going after what you want rather than waiting for it. Don't sit around waiting for what you want to happen to you or to come to you. Go after it. Take action. And I feel like there might be a lot of daydreaming here. This person's talking about being in reality rather than living in a daydream. I don't know if you live in a daydream about them or just generally tend to dream a lot but have trouble with taking action. So this person's talking about have dreams, but don't live in your daydreams. Live in reality. And don't let this person or let your daydreams distract you from reality or taking action within reality. So I feel like this person's saying, I don't want to talk about me because I feel like you think about me enough. Whether it's this person specifically or the idea of them, it's like, I don't want to talk about me because I've distracted you enough. I want to talk about you and your life and your reality. I want to put the focus back on you and away from me because I've been a bit of a distraction for you. I feel like this person's talking about fairy tales. I don't know if you have a sort of vision of how you want things to be that's sort of like a fairy tale. They're saying things can be imperfectly perfect. Remember, I feel like they're saying it's okay to be a dreamer or a daydreamer, but make sure that you're not spending more time living in your dreams than in your reality. Make sure you spend equal amount of time nurturing your reality as you spend nurturing your dream life. That way you can make your dreams come true, or with the Wheel of Fortune here, your plans, your visions for things, what you want. When I say dreams, that's what I mean. I think this could be talking about escapism and not letting escapism rule you too much. What else does this person want to say to our pile 4 people, please? Is there a message that this person has for our pile 4 people? What would their higher self like to say to our pile 4 people? Randomly, this isn't coming from this person, but I'm picking up something about a cat. Many of you have a cat that is like a spirit guide, whether it's a cat that's still with you, still alive, or a cat that has passed on. The soul of this cat is like a guide for you. What does this person want to say? 5 of Wands. The Lovers. Can we have 3 more cards from this deck, please? What does pile 4's person want to say, please? Strength. 7 of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, I keep getting something about like fairy tales or like idealistic. I feel like you're someone who's very idealistic and very dreamy. I wouldn't be surprised if you have something in mind about like your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming. This person is saying that there is someone out there for you, the great love of your life, your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming. They do exist out there for you, but I feel like they're wanting to say that it's not them. Maybe on the surface it looks like they would be your ideal, but I feel like they're saying, actually, with the Five of Wands here, we're not quite a match. And the great love of your life, or could even be a soulmate here, is out there, the perfect person for you, but it's not them, I don't think. It's not this person you thought of. It's somebody else. I feel like this person's higher self is saying they will send you some signs to guide you to this person, the person who's right for you. Like a little trail for you to follow that will lead you to this person. So look out for the signs and synchronicities. Okay, that is what has come through for you, pile 4. I think I will end it here. If you would like to book a private reading with me about this or something else, you can find my booking page linked below in the comment section and description box. Feel free also to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell when you subscribe so you get notified every time I upload a new video, and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, I will say goodbye here, take care, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!